Hello. Uh, Welcome in, everybody. Um, y'all should refresh because I just changed my profile picture for Halloween. Black. Hey, Solo Switch. Good to see you. It's been a minute. The spoopy pic. Yep. I kind of would like to redo that picture. Just because I really like it. Yeah, it's good. And you like it? Thank you. Yeah, how's everybody doing this Friday? I have a bit of an abracam. Hey, Misty. Also, welcome HLZ Knives. All right. Been all right? Nice. You want to hear something sad, Solo? I was telling my friends, I keep having dreams that I'm able to do a splits, and then I wake up and I'm like, nope, still can't. Singles is nearly completely gone, so that's pretty good. Nice, that is good. I'm glad to hear that. You were gonna head out to work? Oh, I see. I'm excited for my weekend already. You only 45 minutes before it starts? Oh, before like your work's over? Sad no split noises. I know. Hey, Vert. Um, I don't know how it's doing. It's like it seems relatively better. It's improving in some ways, but it also to me looks more swollen than it has in the past like few days. So, I don't know. And not lurking on Twitch. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here. Do they not actually need you, Solo? Are you able to just like ditch on them? All right. Well, this may come as no surprise, but we are graced by Stickman's presence. Oh, wait. Hold on. We'll see if this works. I think my Streamlabs is telling me. Wait, what are you saying? Okay, well, hold on. We'll find out. One second. Let's see. Oh, nope. Wow. Hold on. It's like something went terribly wrong. Hmm. That did not work. You were working a second ago. What the heck? Oh, I don't even know what that is. Hold on. Maybe my alert box is broken? No, hold on. I think I know what it is. It's my event list. There it is. All right, well, I guess I don't have an event list today. Hey, Suicide Shade. Yeah, doing some fan art. Are you still leaving for your farm today? I decided I was gonna do it tomorrow. Speaking of that, I need to look up. I have to stop at a hay store on my way up there, and I need to coordinate when that opens and when I need to leave. Because I was supposed to be up there at a certain time because there's like a farrier coming out. I might have to like tell my family I'm like might be a minute, like a little bit late. 1 second. I'm sorry. You like the new profile pic? Thank you. An Edge Runner jacket. Right? Aren't they cool? I was working on the lines some offline. I grabbed this reference earlier. It's not great as far as like there's not a ton of information, but this is the best information I have found of like what her shoes should look like. So I'm gonna base them off this. I don't know if this is official art, but it looks like it could be official art. It's like this is a design that they didn't go with, right? But I don't know. Also, for anybody who didn't know, today's stream is sponsored by DeviantArt. So, you know, check out my DeviantArt profile. I actually updated some of the dates under my subscription. Thanks to Hello Mateo. Okay, they open at 9 a.m. We'll see. Oh yeah. It's close enough. That's what I was thinking. Like the tattoos are different, but they posted another thing for the tats. I might move the camera. Abra was earlier standing on like the back wall more, so I might scoot it so you guys can see him a little bit better. Slightly more of him. That's the hard thing about trying to like have a camera on a bird. It's like, you know, bird cages are kind of like, I don't know, maybe a bit of an eyesore, which is funny because it's like there's decorations of bird cages. It's just those aren't like the best. All right. Whew. Well, I am sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I think we need to make myself like a copium emote for reals because I tried and yeah, my emotions they won that day. Sippy. You forgive me? Thank you. Yeah. And it's like I wanted to. I was like in a good mood until I was like in a terrible mood. And then I was just like, it's not. I had to have like other people convince me, that I probably shouldn't, because I think I was like delusional thinking I was going to be able to. You got rid of the zoom out button? I did, only because I haven't turned it back on. This is Waiting for the Stars by Vitalik. It's okay. It's just, I hate that it happens. And I think the thing is, it's like, I could stream, right? But I also wouldn't be like in any state to like communicate with people. I also like, there's a lot, but I definitely was like, I don't know, in like a mental purgatory, like like maybe 20 or 30 minutes before I went live, and it was like, oh man, it was a lot. But I'm here. I feel fine now. I'm happy. I'm good. But I was like, wow, I can't do this again today. That's what happens when I don't go to the gym. You know? And I just need to like make sure I get over there. I'm also incredibly sore. I try to do a lean beef patty like ab routine at the end of my leg day. Or sorry, end of my like glute and leg day. And yeah. All your homies hate streaming? Oh really? Yeah, I did I guess like her 10-minute ab like at home exercise. I was like, that seems like it won't put too much strain on my elbow. I had to skip the plank, but it was fun. Also, I'm sorry, I'm taking a minute because I realized like my pen isn't on the right monitor. So I gotta like wiggle it back to the correct one. We go in places, you know. Do a one-arm plank? I don't think I could. Aw. I appreciate it, Halo. I think right now my plan is I have to like pick up something for my family today. And then I gotta go to the gym. I kind of need to like go pick up this other food that's not gonna be at the hay store. Just loads of fun. But I'm trying to decide if there's like a possibility I can just stop at like another shop on my way there versus trying to do it today. You commented on the ab workout video. I'm in so much pain. She's leaving us in 20 minutes. I'm not. I'm here with you guys for at least like a few hours. All right, I finally have a pen. We can finally do stuff. Well, maybe not. If we're maybe on the right layer. But yeah, I got the eyes kind of going. Hey, URW. You're doing a core workout today, but later? Yeah. I don't think I've been as sore as I am since I like first started working out. I like ache everywhere. I think I work on the shoes. I think that's the next part. We could do the jacket, but maybe we'll do that after we do the shoe. The little triceps going? Oh yeah? Little chest pump here and there. Okay. That feels good. I feel like I think it's like chest flies that usually give me a good like chest pump. But I can't do any benching for like a while because my hand is still like pretty swollen on my actual like the meat of the palm. So I can't like brace on bars, but so The other day I tried deadlifting again, and I was really light. Like I only did 15 pounds on both sides. I started with 10 because the doctor was like, maybe just do the bar. And I'm like, all right, maybe. And I don't want to use straps right now because I think I told you guys I'm having like that weird like Wartenberg syndrome or something on the top of my hand where it's like numb and feels bad. So I felt like the straps would aggravate that. So I was just like, do something really light and just like hold it. But since I did that, I feel like my thumb has gotten more numb. Or not my thumb. My middle finger is more numb. So I'm like, maybe that's a no-go right now. It's hard to tell. It's always hard to tell what's good to do and like what's not good to do. You need to even out your pecs, mostly due to uneven fat distribution. You kind of messed up your back deadlifting last week. Oh no. How'd you do that? Did you like end up getting a bit of a twist in there? Oh, a little heavier. Aw. I've not gotten a belt yet. You know, like maybe that could be a fun like present down the road. And then, you know, maybe I'll be cool and be able to like slap my belt off after I do my lift. Like a cool kid, you know. Ricochet, yeah. So as of right now, I think my streaming schedule is like completely fucked. And I kind of just stream. I try and stream at least like twice a week, right? That's like the bare minimum I'm aiming for. So, yeah. And I'm leaving tomorrow, so I needed to get in here and bother y'all today. So you don't have a belt? Oh. So you and I both need belts. It's also good to see you. I hope you like Princess Mononoke. Halo. It's a ride. Also, if Howl's Moving Castle isn't on your list, you should add it. I'm kind of keeping the lines down by the legs, like all thick. Like, over here I have it like going to like a 9 or a 10, but I'm just keeping it at 15 on the shoes as a whole. You also haven't seen Howl's Moving Castle? Oh my god. So is it safe to say recovery is going well? I don't know, Mooney. Wind Rises is great, but man, that one is supposed to take place in like a more of a like more realism. You haven't seen a lot of things? Well, I know Halo Tail is doing like little watch parties, getting through some of the Ghibli movies. That was for the person who hasn't seen Hell's Castle. Yeah, that one's so good. Yeah, I don't know if recovery's going well. I think it is, and I'm just a hypochondriac. That's what I think it is. Like I said, it makes me want to like throw up and like, not because it's like immensely painful, but so I'm like, I'm supposed to massage my my scars and stuff to like help it, I guess, lay down better scar tissue. But when I do it, it hurts and doesn't feel good, but also like itches and just feels wrong, right? And it just makes me feel like it's gross. Weak. Wow. I tell ya. So I do the like the little like dumbbell physical therapy, and I have to do it today. But the putty, man, the putty does me in. I have to like sit there and squeeze it. Again, it makes me just feel bad. Like you're in an early 2000s movie? I don't know what that means. Oh. Also, thank you guys for following. I know some of y'all done so. I appreciate it. My notifications aren't going off. For some reason, unknown to me. I can't tell. I guess I want to have the shoes be like flat on the bottom. And I think it looks weird. But yeah, last night when I did start feeling better, I almost like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I should just like hop on Discord and just like sit there, or if I like shouldn't. You're gonna go to work? All right, Solo. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Yes. No pressure. Yeah. Like I think it's just like I don't know. I'm like, oh, well, should I notify people? Like, should I do an at here that I'm like in Discord drawing, or like, should I just like hop in there and then whoever sees me there? Like, I don't know. No. I feel like I've seen Jimbo do the post though. Same thing with like Calvin. I think he posts when he goes in there. Why do you put pressure on yourself though? It'll be a gift for the observant. Just hop in like how I do AFK for naps. That surprises me. It's always a surprise for me when I see people live in Discord. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, maybe I'll just maybe I could just start doing that and make it less of a big deal. Because it's like there's a part of me that kind of wants Discord to just evolve to what my like streaming on Picardo was, where it's like I'm just here drawing. You know, you guys want to chat? You can chat with me, or don't. It's fine. Just, I mean, maybe it's like what is it called? Like the thing in for people who have like that like ADHD, like body doubling. Like I'm working, maybe y'all will like, oh, I'll work too. You know. Yeah. How are you? I'm good. Welcome. Definitely helps your art productivity, like being around other people who are drawing. Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll start doing that. I think the thing is I just feel like I don't like bothering people, right? So I'm like, oh man, I would feel bad to like notify all these people. But at the same time, I like to know things, right? Y'all, why are shoes so like difficult to draw? It's like I love a well-drawn shoe, but God, I'm so bad at it. I'm gonna just delete this and we're gonna like actually sketch it. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, I sketched that and that sketch is poo poo. So now I gotta like make a Discord streaming notification only react. Okay, I'll put that down because I want to set up. I think I want to set up different roles and like I don't know, stuff like that. So hard. Did you ever look at those rules I mocked up? It looked good? Okay. Hey, Digley. I miss you, Fusion Tech. I know. I like saw Fusion Tech, I think in Calvin's stream, and he was like, I miss being in Pixie's streams. And I'm like, I miss you too. And then Cal was like, wow, Pixie never says that about me. Who, me? I might. Well, I would say I think these are rules for other people, but you could let me know what rules you think I'm breaking that maybe I shouldn't be breaking. But those are supposed to be rules for like members. I don't even know if this is what this side of the shoe actually looks like. You know, the numbness I have in like my hand, I think it's like it just makes me I don't know. I think it just frustrates me more than anything. Like the weirdness, if I don't know, that I'm feeling. Like I wish it just wouldn't feel like that. Whenever I play Cyberpunk, your V coughs up blood, you get sad. Oh. I had fun basing my my like V off of Rhonda. Making her a corpo. I'm also I was thinking if I'm doing like the copium emote, I probably should do it with Rhonda. You've played all paths? Mm. You still don't know what copium is? I think it's just kind of like you attempting to believe in something, but it's like you probably shouldn't, right? So it's like a little bit of copium. You're like coping with your bad beliefs. I don't know. Ask Halo. He's a zoomer. Rhonda is gonna be all the cursed demons. It's just kind of how it happened. Or metaphorical opiate being taken when one is faced with loss. Oh. I mean, it's like this one and then this one are mildly cursed. And it's her only two, I guess. The lull, though, that's like, that one's not terrible. It's just a little bit unsettling. I think she's coping. Of copium you needed that day. And even this is like, nah, I know. I didn't post it because again I was like, what are we actually gonna do? Like, how much should I like pre-study? Like, how do we know we've succeeded in our study? Like, what's the actual homework? Like, are we do we have to draw like several template heads? Like, should I be providing the template head to then draw your the hair upon? Maybe we just draw hair on Stickman. To force it. Pretty bad at that. Okay, I'm gonna draw in. Don't think I will. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what would be good qualifiers for understanding. Like, are we looking for like ribbon renders on it, or are we looking for just structure and good like design placement? See, that's smart, Halo. Okay, we'll do that. We're gonna at people. Get ready. Brace for impact. I'll do it in announcements. At, yeah, that worked. We'll see. All right. Hopefully this makes sense, Halo, but I'm gonna post it. I did it. I did it. I'm not gonna lie, this knee looks messed up. So I might also adjust that. So anybody who's watching who's in the Discord, if you struggle to draw hair, post your questions or what you might want to learn about in stream chat. Okay, thanks. You like the thick lines on this one? Thank you. I think I'll be adding like the lines inside are a little bit thinner, you can see. So I'm just trying to separate the different parts kind of with the different levels of thickness. trying to like draw the foot so I can like figure out where I actually need to put the shoe. Maybe I won't draw the toes though. Maybe we do and then post some clickbait. I did. So I don't know how other people feel about it, but I at least liked like the little penguins. They seem so cute. So I'm like, I think I'll probably enjoy it. Like I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I think I'll like it. I'll at least giggle. But I like so far. Is this your first time hearing them? Also, good response, Jack Frost, if you're still here. Those are good points. Count the piggies. Make sure you have all of them. Maybe. Well, sus to me, so. What would you say, like, made it stand out to you? I think that's important when you're trying to, like, when you're trying to improve on something, I think it's good to, like, pinpoint, well, what did I actually like in those pictures? Okay. Because then we can, like, analyze that, you know? Right. This looks bad. Also, I think there may be an ad running here soon, just as a heads up. Yeah, that's really bad. That's so bad. Oh my goodness. Hey, honey. How's it going? Nice. Man, I just bought some biker booty. I guess they're not booty shorts, but I did buy some new like gym shorts to wear. I like how he can make it seem like locks or strands of hair. Ah, nice. Thank you so much, Jack Brass, for subscribing with your Prime. I really appreciate it. I guess the detail he put in it. Okay. Do you want to post this picture in the Discord? You could post it in like the probably the safe work art you like, unless it's not safe work. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, Halo kept guilt tripping me about how I didn't actually have one, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll change it. Okay, nice. Because it's like I was curling my hair the other day when I streamed, and I was like, okay, well, I'm doing all of my curls in the same direction, and that causes my hair to be wavy versus like a tousled curl look. And I was like, is this kind of what would be important to a stream where we talk about hair? Or I'm like, or is that less relevant? You know? I was definitely thinking about it in like maybe the not most helpful way. Also, one second, I'm trying to find an artist who draws some good feet. Let's see. Okay. I definitely see what you mean. I'm kind of upset I didn't do dorks. What do you call it? Draw this in your style. Look at the candle. Where's the candle? You mean the crystal? You posted 2? I don't. Oh. Sorry, I see it now. Oh, yeah. And also the hair really stands out in that one as well. Around the feet references. Not that I like really need it, but I feel like my brain struggling to imagine how the foot should be, or the leg. Like, I can't even see my brush stroke. I'm broke. Hey, Fair First One. What kind of electric car? Well, I know. I'm kind of wondering if I can like bust out a quick one like I did with Volvets, because I think I want to do them, but I think I need to approach them in my like quick style. The Chevy Bolt. Oh. Hmm. Also, I've like learned stuff about feet recently. Not in like a weird way or anything, but it's just like from all like the like I guess weightlifting type of like YouTube shorts. Like a lot of times they're like, "Oh, you need a good foot if you're gonna lift," and then they were describing what makes a good foot, and I'm like, interesting. I wouldn't have known this. It's dope. I appreciate some good shoes. Like, we're doing the hair study on Wednesday, but I would definitely say I'd like to do a shoe study. They don't like bunions. Like bunions, like you want your foot. If this is the heel, right? You want your toes to spread out wide. Like, you don't want there to be any like I guess bunions. And I always thought bunions were like nasty, like a growth, but it's literally just I guess your bone getting pushed out. So it's like your toe does this. But it's like that's like what you see on people who like wear heels. You know, it's because their toes are like squished into like a tiny shoe, but they recommend like your toes all stay spread apart and get like the wide spreaded toes, you know? Scuba shoes are good. Yeah. Or those like weird toe shoes, they're like keep them tootsies spread. Yeah. I've definitely learned a thing now. It's like if you're ever deciding that you want to get into like drawing like good feet, you know, for money, that's something I think to keep in mind. You could sell your feet for money. What would your feet bring to the table, Halo? Beauty and strength, nice. I think mine bring pain. Pics, not the actual foot. The one time I watched Longer with Audio, y'all talking about exactly one thing that freaks you out. Do you not like feet? Mm, I understand that. I had like a friend when I was younger, and she like hated feet. But she would be like, you know, your feet don't bother me. Like, I don't know. It's just like they're fine. Yours aren't like gross. But like some people they got like gross feet. I'm like, I'm sorry. Indifferent. I never felt strongly towards feet, but then I saw I went to like a museum and saw like a Michelangelo um exhibit, and there were a lot of like statues and stuff. So it was like, I guess, Renaissance artists specifically, and they had like a lot of their statues, and I was like, wow, the attention and detail that went into like sculpting those toes is insane. So after that, I was like, all right, I see the beauty in a foot, you know? To one of them toes. Yeah, once I saw a good foot in art, I was like, wait a minute. These things can look good. Sweaty, lumpy, sticky hands. Yeah. They're definitely clammy, right? Yo, Ashley. Is my stream dying? Like, it keeps like loading. Okay. I think I can work with that as far as like a base. To girl have feet of her hands. I mean, they're backhands. They're backhands. Well, there you go. I mean, each one looks a little different, right? Like they don't look like hands. Now to attempt to sketch in these shoes. They're like They kind of start like below the ankle, I guess. No hands or feet, like at all. Yeah. Well, and horsies have like a toe. They just have toes. Yeah, they actually have, so here's like a horse's like front leg. And they actually have the little toe up here that's like a remnant toe. And then they actually have another little toe on the bottom of their hoof. Yes, Jack Frost. That's actually, I know that too well. Tex has like been choking before, and I had to like, when a horse chokes, they can't cough up what is in their like throat. So you have to call a vet, and you gotta get some oil and shove tubes down their nose and shit. Because, yep. Yeah, it's one big toe, like a toe bone, something, something like that. I don't know, a knee. I actually have like bone diagrams, but don't know it. I don't think I could draw any of the bones in like a human leg. Maybe the femur, or yeah, maybe the femur, but not the like what tibia or whatever. Horses give you anxiety. Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley. It's kind of funny to me though, only because whenever I would play role playing games, I'd have an obsession that I'd want to have horses. So I very distinctly, I was like, this character hates horses, and they're just terrified of horses. So they won't ride carriages. They can't be around them. And that was my way of like forcing myself to not just only want to play with horses in a role playing game. Yeah, so they have those like extra little toes. Old toes, primordial toes. It's not quite primordial, right? It's just like old. True horse girl. Yeah. YouTube also recommends me horse girl shorts. This was first found out when they shot a frog face and he threw up due to the anti-gravity. Let out its intestines and then digs out all the food of the stomach. Wow. That is bizarre. Shooting animals into space. You had a horse when you were little, but it bucked me into a pile. Oh no, you haven't been the same since. Oh no. That does seem rough. Because not only were you bucked off, but you were also, like, knocked into a pile of poop. I mean, that's kind of cool, though. You had a horse. I feel like not many people experience that. But then if you had a bad experience, I don't know. I had, like, I don't know, a little bit of a terrifying thought the other day because I was like, I just hope I don't get too badly ever. I'm like knocking on wood. I just hope I don't get too badly hurt by a horse one day. Because I do love them and I don't want to give up being around them. Only good vibes. Oh, not just one? Oh no. If you have the time to read, there's a series of books by James Harriet describing his life as a farm vet. Oh, interesting. What's it called? Sorry to the animal. I don't know if it'll whisper, but you can type the name. I don't know if I have whispers enabled. Oh, maybe one day. I hope you can. I hang on the side of the horse and sitting backwards or standing up on top. Like, what is that actually called? Vaulting? I'd love to have been able to do vaulting. That's so cool. Okay. I'll take a look. You hated it? Really? I might be scared to do something like that now, but I had an old horse who I probably didn't have enough fear around. Like, I just loved that horse. Like, he definitely tossed me off him a few times, but it was never like, it never felt like a malice thing or like he was just trying to throw me off. It was just like the saddle slipped off of him, and then it was in a weird position. So he's like, I can't move anymore. You know, what's going on? But I think I could have wanted to vault on him because he was just so big and like fun. I would not have had the core strength to do it though, I'll tell you what. 100% comfy with him? Wow. But for me, it did the opposite. Yeah, I'm not sure. After being an adult and being around horses and having been kicked now by horses, I think I think I would tell anybody if they're gonna go start being around horses is that you shouldn't feel 100% safe around a horse. Like, don't lay on the ground beside a horse unless you like. I don't even know. Unless that's like what you do when you train horses to like specifically not move when you lay on the ground, and that's like a trick you're training or something. But it's like, man, there are certain like horse rules, like, you know, be careful when you walk behind a horse, you know, like make sure that they know you're there. Don't like jump around and scream around a horse that you don't know. Don't tickle horses, you know? Like there's certain things. You're an adult, I guess. Yeah, you agree? Yeah. I don't know. I just think there's a certain amount of like, you know, that this is a giant animal who could just crush you, right? You need to be a little bit careful. A little bit. At least a little bit. And I think there's like a certain amount of like, I guess, savviness that comes from being around animals. Like, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes you'll meet somebody who's never like picked up a cat before, and they're gonna like, they try and pick them up in like the strangest ways, and this cat's like, put me down, human. Clearly you've never held liquid before. You know? And they like thrash about, and then you see somebody who's like, oh, that person knows how to pick up a cat. I don't know. It's like same thing about like horses. It's like I can tell by a person just walking a horse, like with a rope, like leading them by their head, if that person's ever like been around horses really, because there's people who can do that, and then there are people who are like, that horse is gonna step all over them, and like it's not a safe situation. I don't know. There's some of that I feel like you just have to get that experience. You need to understand the nature of the animal. Yeah. One of my friends, when she first met my cats, she's like allergic and a little bit afraid of cats. But like she saw Jet and she's like, "Oh my god, he's gonna pounce." And I'm like, "What?" And I like look over and he's like sitting there just like hanging out, just chilling. And she's like, "Oh my god, he's gonna pounce." And I'm like, "He's just hanging out. He's just like, that's him like sitting and laying down there, you know?" It's kind of funny. But I mean, I guess it is better to approach it with more caution than not enough caution. I don't know. I don't know. Or like birds. That was like the biggest thing I've had to learn. after being around birds is it's like if a bird wants to like land on you, it's best to try and facilitate that the best way possible because they're persistent. You either know the language of the animals or you don't, I think. Yeah. I would say I'm a little upset about it, but like I feel like have become more cautious than I used to be as I've gotten older. Like when I was little, I don't think I cared. I was like just a little pest, just constantly bothering things and probably not being the safest. But I would sit in like a pasture and I would know all the tea and all the drama of the pasture. I would know who got in a fight with who and who was currently the bottom bitch. You know, I would like know everything that was going on out there. Sippy sippy? Okay. That's just life in general though. I think we are invincible when we are young. Yeah, I guess like also having like my arm like die on me definitely showed me some of my like, yes, I am vulnerable flesh. It is interesting. Does it move to the vowels you are pronouncing, or is it just a coincidence when you go, oh, when you say oh, it goes oh? So ooh, it's like it's one of the harder ones for it to kind of do, but it does have several sounds associated with like each image that it does. So like that's that one. That's the F sounds like that's harder for it to do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Turtle one half. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. That's more advanced than you expected. Yeah, and I didn't make too many because it can look like a lot when you're talking, when it like cycles through all of the different mouth movements. So I was just like, just simplify it. How's your stream? How y'all doing? What is that? A duck or a goose? That. Oh, it's a honk honk. I like it. All right, y'all. Can I try and explain a little bit what my brain is struggling with? It's like, so this shape is going down, right? As a cylinder. But this shape, fine. I got it. We'll get through it. Budgie cam. Yeah, we have the budgie cam today. How's your stream? It's just like this overlapping shape is confusing me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's like, does it now do this? I think it does. But then it just inserts back there. Just trying to figure out these part here. Like, I guess that's how it should look. Yeah, what were you working on today? It's just a shoe with cloth overlaying it, no? I think it's metal, but yes. I have no idea. I guess it's cloth. Polishing some sketches and getting them ready for coloring. Yeah. Halo, are you around? Do you think you could whisper them to Halo and then he can post it? Draw your budgie is so adorable. You used to have budgies, you love them? They are very sweet. I did this. I didn't animate it. Well, I like did the frames for it, but I didn't compile them. That's Abra. You forgot that there's a feet command? Yep. Does he have a name? Yeah, Abra. Well, it's actually Abracadaniel. So sometimes I call him Daniel when he's being bad. Or I think what I call him the most is Abrav. Like when I'm like, how you doing, bird? It's a little bit funny though, because he knows how to talk. A little bit. But I'm like, hi, Abra. And so now he's like, Abra, hi. Hi. Oh, let me see. Azula? Oh, nice. That's looking good. Here, y'all peep this. If you're not following Koro One Half, you really should. His art is so good. The rendering he puts on all of his characters is so soft looking. It's so good. Lord have mercy. I sweat. But yeah, this looks great. I feel like Rex, my OC, I feel like she could cosplay as Azula. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, thank you for sharing. I also really love how you do your eyes. You have such a style. Yeah, I mean, I think she could. I mean, honestly, that works a little bit well. Like, as far as like personalities, well, I'm less sure on that now. Rex is more similar to the girl who Zuko liked, as far as like her demeanor. I have that idea forsaken. Y'all, let me take just a quick break. You already wrote it down? Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna take just a short little break, but I'm just gonna keep it on this stream, okay? Or on this scene. All right. I'm like hot and I have a sweater on and I need to go take it off. All right, see you guys in a sec. Hello? I'm back. Kind of pogging out right now. You had your PC fixed and you thought you'd lose all your files. But it sounds like they were able to recover it. Wow, that's great. Great, because since a lot of that, you have a lot of references that you had to make that don't exist anywhere. So if you lost that, you'd be sad to remake them. Oh, yeah. Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. Hi. It's so hot. My AC has been broken for like 2 weeks before my surgery, and it's just been so fucking hot. I'm so fucking. It was like nice because it was like cooling off for fall, and then it's like hot again today. All right. Here's a thought. As much as I'm enjoying actually drawing Rebecca, let's try and do something really fast. Iman, right? Is how you say your name? I want to do some like step on me mommy vibe with her. Iman. Not Iman. Okay. I just something quick, you know? Something to have done it because I would like to have done it. Pokemon's real name is Poke. Oh, Iman? Alright, maybe we'll actually draw it with like a sketch. She's Moroccan. Huh. Okay, maybe that's not the angle. Hold up. I wanted to have the abs. Trying to check. Are there rules? Let's see. Info in the comments. No rules as long as she is still recognizable. Yeah, pretty much, right? Might do like a what's his name? Mista style where she kind of has like oh, I'll let y'all see, okay? Hmm. Hmm. I'm like just like I don't know, throwing ideas around in my brain. Also drawing bigger than I would like to be. And drawing too big. Yeah, I'll take some. Like trying to figure out like I kind of want her like kneeling we just say screw it and we do like a basic standing pose? Here, 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to try and figure out my gym plans tonight. Oh, I see it now. Oh man, I like the bikini one. Oh, hey, Dork. How's it going? Here, I like this, but I want to maybe have us looking up at her more. Nice. Hello. Happy Halloween. I mean, I feel like maybe I should, just because it's the one that Dirk provided. Is she like a superhero, Dork? Yeah, I'm doing well. Just kind of hanging out. She knows more than you do, really? Okay, I will. How did you design her then? This isn't Rebecca. Oh, funny. Hey, Tomatsuguri. Thank you for subscribing to Prime. How you doing? Yeah, Dork, I think you like originally launched your Draw This in your style, and I was like maybe a week out from my surgery, and I'm like, oh, I'll miss it. But I'm able to kind of draw now, so I'd like to at least do something quick, you know? You got home from work? Yes. You ready for your weekend? You know, this is hard because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like the past few times I've done like the Draw This in Your styles, I just go for booty poses. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should try and lean into that because that's like my comfort zone. And I'm like, I'm actually going to finish this or at least get it in a presentable manner. I might as well. Wow. Hey, Fusion. It's good to see y'all. How are you doing? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Nice. So hopefully you'll be free for the rest of the weekend. Or, oh, you took the day off. I see. She started out as a daily form, one of those month-long challenges. Wait. Oh, from one of those month-long challenges. Oh. Wait, what is that? The month-long challenges. Oh. Oh, by October. Nice. Well, I like her a lot. Nice, Halo. Would you advise, uh, like, if you should go to an art school or teach yourself to become an illustrator? Um, I would say that really depends on you and how well you're, like, how well disciplined you are. Because I mean, if you're good at teaching yourself stuff, then it's probably best to not have to pay a bunch of money. Um, to like learn stuff you could have taught yourself, but sometimes it is helpful to have like an informed person. I would honestly recommend if you're fairly experienced already, then I would suggest instead of going to like an actual college art school, I'd maybe look into some of these online courses where they're like a few weeks long, and you learn a specific thing. And that would probably be more helpful. So like if you want to be a character illustrator, maybe you attend one of these online courses that teaches you how you go from like probably how you go from like doing a concept thumbnail all the way to the final like splash art illustration. I'd suggest doing that over going to like a traditional art school where you have to learn about like fine arts and history of art or any of that. Yeah. I don't know. That makes sense. But that's just coming from me, and I am mostly like I would say self-taught, but I think I would do well in a school setting. It's definitely possible. Um it definitely is possible, but if you're like depending on how advanced you are, I think would help also decide it. But you could also like take a minute and like pick up a art book that covers a specific topic that you'd want to do, and then see how diligent you are at like being able to study that. You know, see if you're able to grasp all of the knowledge in that within like a week or something. Like, get a gauge of how quickly you're able to progress with your learning on your own. And if it's seeming like, I don't know, maybe use that as a gauge. Yeah, I don't know. I would also suggest there's an artist called Kuya here on Twitch. I would follow them, and they're an artist who they are really good at studying, I would say, and teaching. Yeah, if you post it in the Discord. But yeah, I'd recommend checking out Kuya because I think they'd probably have good advice for you. And then another artist who I've learned a lot from as well. Like, I've learned a lot from Kuya. I've also learned a lot from Bikake. Crap. That artist I just linked to. Yeah, and she's streaming right now. So I would ask her and see what her opinion is, because she definitely has, I mean, she is an illustrator. I would ask. I consider myself like not really an illustrator. I'm more of like a pinup artist. Like, this is what I'd prefer to do versus like full paintings with backgrounds and secondary light sources and all that stuff. That's not really what I like doing. But, you know, that's just something I've learned after having drawn for as long as I have, that I don't actually enjoy that. I'm trying to even think of like the last time I've done anything remotely illustrative. The gas station? Are you talking for the banner? That probably is it. But I'd see if that's something you're interested in. Like, if you want to do illustrations, you know, definitely do it. I mean, I think for myself, my comfort zone is drawing people. So I don't know. I've never really tried to, I don't know. I haven't put in enough studies into doing full illustrations. Like, who knows? Maybe that would be like my jam, but I haven't tried. imagine actually enjoying what she just described, running around a city alone. Yeah. But the song's a little rough. Yeah, so it definitely seems like you're more interested in maybe like a, I would say like splash illustration type of art. Yeah, I think I would suggest that you I would ask B and Kuya because they are more in that type of line of art that you do. As far as like points that I would suggest is just don't ask Calvin. Yeah. Like points of advice would be things to focus on a little bit, like perspective. Get a good grasp of that. See how you can use it to push your forms. I would say your anatomy is actually like pretty good. So I mean I do think it's always good to continue studying anatomy. So I'd say like while you're doing perspective, you know, put the human form in different perspectives. And then also I would say composition would be a big point. Composition. Hey, lazy llama, long time no see. Composition, I would say materials. Material. I can't spell. Which would just be like learning how to make leather or latex look like leather or latex, and then how to make skin look like you want to learn how to be able to create each of those materials and make them readable. Also, I just saw a bug, and I have had like stink bugs in my house lately, and I hate stink bugs. I think, ugh, stink bugs might be one of the worst bugs. They're like, roaches are probably worse, and house centipedes, but man, stink bugs are up there. And then, yeah, values, lighting. I think if you studied all of those things a lot, you would probably improve like 70%. Like that would probably get you a lot of what you need. Beyond that, like I think what teachers could teach you would be like how to push your style, and like maybe not push your style, but how to develop a look, and like explaining, say, how do you use your values to strengthen your composition. Like I think those are the things that a teacher could really help you learn, but they are still things you could teach yourself. What else? Yeah, I would then say slash anatomy. I wouldn't be too concerned with style because it develops on its own, and plenty of people get really far by all having the same style, you know? Like there's a ton of artists who all kind of are going for like the Sakimi Chan, like I can't think of all the names of those types of artists, but there's a lot of artists who are all doing something that looks very similar. Or it's like you have all these artists who have like the Riot splash art style. So if you have a specific desire you want to push, then I would say go for it in style. But it's like, I don't know. It's probably not that important as far as like getting into the industry of illustration, because a lot of times you're just creating something that somebody else wants to see. I'll say, hey, cute dragon. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think you can have a future in it, but I would just say it's all about the diligence and putting in that hard work. Because in the picture you showed, I think that shows the willingness to try things that are like hard. But now, so whenever you finish a picture, what I would recommend you do is analyze it, compare it to your favorite artists, see what they did different, and maybe think about it, write it down. How would you make your picture look more like theirs? Like, is it the lighting? Is it the composition? Like, do you have tangents? You know, those are the things to think about. And that's how you're going to improve the quickest. Also, there are some artists who will like give you feedback and like look over your pieces. Formation to, oh, I'm not sure I know what that means. I keep getting called by somebody. I'm like, I don't know who you are. They called me twice. Might call them back. Like, who are you? What do you want? Thank you, True Kindness. But you've been getting the spam calls today? That happens. You never got them? Yeah. I like didn't used to either, and then all of a sudden it just always just started happening. Something all made me laugh the other day. I think it was like Mooney. Uh oh, and then Pumpkin Unicorn. I like hopped in Charmy's stream, like, oh wow, this looks so good. And then Pumpkin Unicorn was like, no, Pixie, Charmy wants you to roast her. Like, oh, wait, what? And then I guess they were talking about like how important critiques are. And then they were saying that I would tear it to shreds, but I would be at least gentle with it. I'm like, y'all are too funny. I think that is something that can be difficult. Is it's like, how much is it worth you just supplying just the information that is helpful versus how much do you need to like nurture and help develop the creative spirit that's there? You know, like how tender do you need to be? I need some tenderness, I tell you what. I want it straight, but I also be gentle. They just started talking to me about their day. Just over there enjoying some of that not safe for work art. How to point out the cracks in your foundation without adding more. At worst, destroying it yourself. Yeah, because it's like, the thing is, and this is, I think, what makes it difficult a little bit is, a person who is like, man, here I am drawing my art and I'm struggling, right? And they might think that their issue is with like, wow, I just can't draw clothes, you know? And then you show it to an artist who's like maybe a little bit more skilled than you are. Well, and they're like, well, yeah, you're not able to draw clothes because you don't seem to know how to do perspective, you know? And all of your cross contours are going every which way direction. You know, that's the thing though, is it's like you went there to point out like, well, how do you help me draw my clothes? And it's like, well, it's a foundational problem. You're going to have to go back and learn how to do that, you know? And then it adds, so like for every one problem, it arises that you actually had like 6 different issues that were making it difficult. But that's, I think, how it works too, is it's like, as your understanding with art grows, you learn how to look at your own art more critically. I'll feel me. I want to listen to something, but I don't know what. You'll master the stick figure. You gotta learn from Jimbo. I think he's got it down pat. However, sometimes they got like a broken spine, you know, he does them like, and then it's like, what's that? Their back isn't even connected. I feel like that's a lot sometimes for me to answer that kind of question about like whether or not somebody should go to art school, because it's like, man, that's a lot of pressure. Like, I don't want to be the reason why like I messed up your whole life. you know, a lot. Mm. Like, you're asking somebody who didn't like finish high school. you know? Are you sure this is the advice you want? Maybe. There you go. It's situational and voluntary. Thank you, Fusion. I need to remember to do that more often. Whenever somebody asks me like some life advice, I'll just slap that down. What do you mean? Oh, it's not a legally approved disclaimer. Yes, that's the truth. I think it does. Yeah, because I mean, yeah. Y'all are asking some self-taught artists questions that could impact the rest of your life. And not drop it. Yeah. I can hardly take care of myself, y'all. Bad man. I try my best to not have as little responsibility as possible. You know? That way it hurts everybody a little less when I let them down. Cool stuff I'm in. Thank you for following. That was so sad. That pixie anywhere. Hey, I like vibe with that so hard. I'm definitely a different person than I was like a few hours ago. Like unrecognizable. We'll just plop the hand on the. Yes. Oh. Also happy 1 year. Halo. I feel like I don't remember when I asked Mythos to be my mod, because he was my first mod. And that was like in the deep days of Picardo. And not at you. This is a little bit more fun as far as like a pose, I think. The lack of benefits. You're gonna choke me up. That's another thing. Like, if people aren't already doing it, like, draw through your form and see, like, where would your arm be? By the way, anybody who has shown up later in the stream, I'm doing a hair study stream this next Wednesday. If you're in the Discord, post in stream chat if you have any questions that you want maybe us to go over that you may be struggling with. I don't want to stop on some colors really fast. I need to leave. I need to go. So I think that happened when I was playing a video game, and I haven't put him back yet. I'll put him back, I swear. Honestly, y'all, it feels so good to not have it just like in agony right now. That it's a brightness upon my life. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I may have something new now, but yes, I think it was good. I just have like some swelling I'm going through, but I think once that goes down, I might be pretty good. He's so cute. Man, I'm excited to go to the gym. I think it's exactly what I need right now. Even though I'm sore as shit. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Nice. Thank you. I'm kind of curious if they actually did go and ask them. All right, well, I'm happy with this so far. This actually is really cute. tree ink. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I actually have to leave. I gotta go to the gym. I'll go pick up a friend. Yes, we were. Your hair. Also, that vampire picture. Oh my god. A booba. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, Suicide Shade. I'll definitely be here on Wednesday. You know, it makes me feel bad because every time I feel like I tell you guys something, I'm like, well, am I actually gonna be good about that? You know? Yeah, definitely need some copium on that one. But we are hoping to do, I guess, the hair study stream. So I'm looking at y'all. Give me some stuff to focus on. Like, you can even throw me some shade and be like, well, Pixie, I think you need to work on this, that, and the other. Okay? Just let me know. I'd like some prompts. Give me some suggestions for a hair study. All right? Hey, Divine Arts. Hiku Pop. You're late again? I'm sorry. I'm actually about to leave. And yes, his name is Abracadaniel. All right. Well, I think y'all probably know where we're going. You watch Cyberpunk? I do. I really like it. We were working on Rebecca earlier. And I'm gonna try and get these lines done probably offline tonight. / also, I need to save. Oh, hold on. Yep, let me save that, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Be cockeye. Wow. You liked it too? Yeah, I thought it was really good. All right, y'all. Well, have a good freaking weekend. I hope you guys have fun. Y'all take care. And hopefully I see you guys at least by yeah. A, B. Yeah, hopefully I see you guys at least by Wednesday, okay? All right, we'll go tell Bikake hi. Don't get kicked again. I'm gonna try my darndest not to. I'm gonna try very hard. Have a good workout. Thank you. All right. Bye, you guys. Have a good weekend. Next time. Bye. I did. I got kicked by Sweetie. It's okay. It wasn't terrible. I did show the bruise, though, a stream or two ago. All right. Anyway, peace.